RHOBH so boring I had to ask ChatGPT what was going on, loudly crying hot beverage. Let me tell y'all something. I never thought I'd be sitting up here watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with my phone in my hand, not texting, not scrolling, but asking ChatGPT to explain the episode. Yes, it has gotten that serious. Because what exactly are we watching this season? No, seriously, I'm sitting there, snack in hand, ready for mess, ready for drama, ready for somebody to get called out, and instead, I'm watching a group of rich women have conversations that feel like they were approved by a PR team, a lawyer, and a life coach before they even made it to the screen. And I said, let me go ahead and ask ChatGPT, because clearly, I'm missing something. And baby, even the robot was confused. Robot when I got more sense than the cast. So I typed in my question like a concerned viewer. Right finger, why is RHOBH so boring this season? And let me tell you what ChatGPT basically said in its polite little robot way. The cast is too image conscious. Nobody wants to be the villain. There's no strong storyline. Everybody is playing it safe. And I just sat there like, oh, so it's not just me. Because I thought maybe I was being too harsh. Maybe I was expecting too much. Maybe I just needed to let the story build. But no, this ain't a slow burn, this is a candle that won't light. Face mask Beverly Hills or a business meeting. Now let's get into this episode. Because the way these scenes are set up, you would think something is about to go down. The camera angles are giving drama. The music is giving tension. The outfits are giving money. But the conversations, they're giving HR meeting. Everybody talking in circles. Nobody saying nothing directly. Everybody being careful with their words like they're being recorded for court, which honestly, some of them probably are, but still. This is reality TV. Where is the chaos? Where is the confrontation? Where is somebody standing up and saying, right finger, no, you lied. And I got the receipts. Because right now, we got a whole lot of talking, and not enough saying. Eyes Erica Jane, the quiet storm that ain't storming. Now we have to talk about Erica Jane. Because I know I'm not the only one noticing the shift. This is not the Erica we used to know. This is not the Erica that would sit at a table, sip her drink, and calmly destroy somebody's whole argument in one sentence. This Erica is careful, too careful. It's like every time she opens her mouth, you can hear her lawyer whispering in the background. Right finger, don't say too much. And I get it, she's dealing with serious legal stuff, and that's real life. But here's the problem, when your real life is that serious, it either makes great TV, or you step back. And right now, it feels like she's halfway in, halfway out. She's present, but she's not participating, and on a show like Housewives, that don't work. Nail polish medium dark skin tone Dorit, serving looks, and that's it. Now let's move on to Dorit. Because I'm trying to understand what her role is this season. Is she here to give fashion? Because she's doing that. Is she here to give opinions? Because, where they at? Every time Dorit pops up, I feel like we're about to get into something. And then the scene ends. Like girl, say something, start something, do something. Because right now, it feels like she's just floating through the season, looking fabulous, but not really adding anything to the story. And I hate to say it, but fashion alone cannot carry a reality show. Hot beverage, the group dynamics are drying me out. Let's talk about the group as a whole. Because something is off. These women do not feel like friends. They don't even feel like enemies. They feel like coworkers who don't want to get reported to our. There's no real connection, no real tension, no real, I can't stand you, energy. And that's the problem, because Housewives thrives on relationships, messy ones. Friendships that turn into betrayals. Alliances that fall apart, secrets that come out at the worst possible time. But this group, it's giving, right finger, let's just get through this dinner and go home. And I don't know about y'all, but I did not tune in for a peaceful dinner. Weary, where is the drama we signed up for? Let's be real for a second. This is Beverly Hills. This franchise gave us some of the most iconic moments in Housewives history. We're talking about explosive arguments, shocking revelations, emotional breakdowns, unforgettable one-liners. And now, we getting right finger silence, right finger side eyes, right finger in conversations that go nowhere. It's like the show forgot what made it good in the first place. And that's frustrating, because we know what this cast is capable of. They just, not doing it. Robot ChatGPT said, fix the cast, loudly crying. Now here's where it gets funny. Because I asked ChatGPT one more question. Right finger, how would you fix RHOBH? And the answer, simple. Bring in new people who are not afraid to speak up. Stop protecting everyone's image. Let the drama happen naturally. Focus on real life, not curated life. And I said, now why the robot making more sense than production? Because it's true. This show feels overly controlled. Like every scene has been cleaned up before we even get to see it. And that's not what we want. We want the raw, the messy, the uncomfortable, because that's what makes people watch. Smirk. Nobody wants to be the villain anymore. Here's the real issue. Nobody on this cast wants to be the villain. And I get it. Being the villain comes with social media backlash, blog posts dragging you, fans picking sides. But guess what? Every great season needs one. Somebody has to say the thing nobody else wants to say. Somebody has to stir the pot. Somebody has to be a little messy. Because if everybody is trying to be liked, right finger, then nobody is being real. And when nobody is being real, right finger, the show suffers. Speech balloon. It's giving safe. If I had to describe this season in one word, safe. And safe is boring. Safe is predictable. Safe is forgettable. Reality TV is supposed to be a little dangerous. A little unpredictable. A little, did they really just say that? But this season, it's giving right finger, let's not go too far. And that's exactly why it's not hitting. Light bulb. What needs to change ASAP? If Beverly Hills wants to get back on track, here's what needs to happen. First, stop overproducing everything. Let the conversations breathe. Let the drama happen. Let people say the wrong thing. Second, cast people who don't care about being liked. Because the best housewives are the ones who are unapologetically themselves, even when they're wrong. And third, focus on real life. Not the polished version, not the Instagram version, the real version, because that's what people connect to. Loudly crying. Should ChatGPT join the cast? At this point, I'm not even joking. Maybe we need to add ChatGPT to the cast. Because at least it's giving honest answers, clear opinions, and solutions. Because right now, the cast is giving confusion. And I'm tired. Fire. Final thoughts and a little shade. I'm still watching. Don't get me wrong. Because loyalty is real. But I'm watching with one eyebrow raised and one foot out the door. Because if this season doesn't pick up soon, we're going to have a serious conversation about what Beverly Hills has become. And I don't want that. I want the drama back. I want the mess back. I want the moments that make me pause the TV and say, right finger, wait a minute. Because right now, I'm pausing the TV just to check my phone. And that's never a good sign. Speech balloon. Now I'm asking you, am I doing too much? Or is this season really giving nothing? And be honest, because I know I'm not the only one sitting here like, right finger, did I miss something, or did nothing actually happen? Let's talk about it, because at this point, we might all need to ask ChatGPT what's going on. Loudly crying. Hot beverage.